Hello, this is Lamadan. Today this evening I'm here with you all to do an energy read for I've been feeling since you've been gone. So, since you've been gone energy. Let's see what the stars say at this time. Since you've been gone energy. Let's see. Since you've been gone energy. Okay, so now let's read. Let's get into it. This is Ramadan, guys. So, first card, the Magician. There is a energy where it's shifting in the universe. I can feel it. It's the vibration is very high at this time. Um, Persons are dealing with atonement. They're dealing with very physical. I mean, this pull, it pulls you in the direction towards it. It's very what's the word I want to say? This energy I've been feeling is really forceful, but at the same time very relaxing in a way. Like I don't know, just really relaxing. I've been feeling really at ease about things. So I don't know if it's just me or if it's the energy, but yeah. So the Magician, what's crossing the Magician is the Five of Wands. Ooh, that's ugly. Yeah. So the energy is, yeah, I'm on a different planet. It's normally how it goes with me with Ramadan. I'm always on a different planet. But yeah, there's Five of Wands. Persons are fighting. There's a physical fight going on. There's like a really nasty argument going on. Persons, relationships are arguing. Family against family, whoever, whatever. It's happening. It's ugly. So the Magician card is the heart of the matter, and then what's crossing is the Five of Wands. So yeah, there's a big nasty fight, and it's just a lot of turmoil all mixed up and stuff going on right now. So let's see. Let's get more information about this. So what sits beneath the Magician is the Knight of Cups, a slow-moving energy where someone wants to present some positivity towards another. I'm not sure or not whether it'll get there in time, but it's most definitely en route. I feel that a person wants to express their gratitude, their feelings, some word of expression, along with the gift, maybe, but they want to, there's a bringer of some sort, the Knight of Cups. So, moving from this energy, moving from the past, is the Two of Cups. What was needed was an apology, was needed. A conversation between two persons were needed in the past. I'm not sure whether a person or energy has had this conversation or not, but it should have been had. A conversation between the two. Just pretty much do a check-in. I feel that check-ins are really important. Although check-ins have to be with a person that wants to be in that position. If a person doesn't want to be bothered, they don't want to be bothered, then you don't want to push yourself onto another person. And at this time I feel that there's some type of contact. There's contact. Like, I don't know, I feel like this pair, this couple, these persons, They want to reunite. They want to discuss. They want to commit. They want to express. They want to call it a truce. However, I don't believe everything is out in the open because, like I said, we're crossed by the Magician and the Five of Swords. And these two combination, it just doesn't seem like they're ready for for a commitment. Like, I just don't feel like they're ready to come together in peace and harmony. I don't feel like it would be legit. I don't feel like this offer would come from the heart, honestly. So what sits beneath the Magician is the Hanged One, the Hanged Man. There could be a person that is trying to ignore the evident. They're trying to ignore what is clear, and they're just kind of disappearing in the act. They don't want to. They don't want to deal. They don't want to deal with this energy. I feel like a person or energy does not want to deal with these Five of Wands. And so let's keep digging. Moving into the present energy is the Six of Wands. So I feel like this hangman or this energy is remembering when, the good times, let the good times roll. That's how I feel. Like, let the good times roll. Like, the weather is warming up. They're not trying to deal with all this stress and stuff. They actually want to be left alone. I feel like this energy wants to be left alone. It does not want to be bothered. It's like, you know what? The weather is feeling nice. It's peaceful and serenity. Nobody wants to deal with this. So I feel like the Six of Wands would rather be here than here. What sits at the bottom of the deck is a Three of Wands. There's a serious decision being embarked. I feel like it's serious. His or her back is turned. They're looking into the horizon and they're really digging deep. They're wanting to find answers, and solutions. So I feel like they're actually contemplating on this situation, on what to do, on how to move forward, because they're not trying to be in this Five of Wands, and I don't know who started what. I don't know really what happened, but this is the energy. What it is persons are not wanting to take what they have, with what they put out. That's really what it is. People are running scared. They don't want to deal with what they have caused, and that's just how it is. I don't know why it's like that. With me, I would be like, you know what? I will accept when I'm wrong or when I do something wrong. If I say something or I offend someone or something like that, I always, clean it up. Not trying to be kiss up or nothing like that. It's just I do the right thing because that's what God has me to do. So, if I offend someone, I apologize. I always try to give, I'm going to say, a benefit of the doubt. A lot of times lately, it's just like I don't deal at all. I just don't deal. I'll be like, okay, God, you deal with this. I can't deal with it. You deal with it, and we're fine. And God takes that right off of my shoulders. So the energy is Nine of Wands. Yeah, this person or this energy has been going on for so long. It's so just dragged out. Even the persons that are fighting these Five of Wands, these persons that are all trying to get their point across, everybody's blaming the other person. You got some persons wearing a mask, some persons not. They're just like, oh, well, this, well, that. They all want to be heard, but yet they're still faced with this. Bruises, bumps, headaches, up all night, so this is the energy that I'm reading. This is what's going on in this energy. This is what's happening for the weekend. Isn't that sad? I'll check back in tomorrow evening or something to see where we're at. But so far, this weekend is kind of a little spooky. So then how people are viewing this energy is like, oh, this is for fun. This is character. This is comedy. Like, oh, really? Like, oh, yeah, the same old, same old. Oh, yeah. Oh, puppet show. It's just like the same soup warmed up over and over again. to be honest. What sits in the hope or fear was, most definitely, we are not hoping that the Seven of Swords comes through. This person is thinking cringy. They're thinking very dirty type of energy. They're scheming, scamless, trying to set a person up. They're being undermined. They're being sneaky. And so this is the energy that's out there. Some persons might be feeling like, you know what, you want to put up a fight, you want to fight, that's what you want, and they like just trying to let off, and so that's how I feel about that. Last card in this reading, well, I won't say the last card, but okay, let's see, is the Seven of Pentacles, right? So the Seven of Pentacles is an energy where money's at stake, investments are at stake, meaning this argument, this fight is really serious. It's affecting the person's focus, their dividends. It's kind of mind-boggling because you're not knowing when you should pull out, and you're not really knowing, you're not feeling secure, all the way secure in the situation about your financial situation. So, seven, of course, got the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Coins. So 7-7, that number 7-7. I feel this energy is really like, I don't know, it just feels like some type of game or something. Like I feel like it's some type of game. Like this type of energy wants you to participate in this game, this crying shame game. I feel like that for this weekend. I'm sorry, guys, it's true. This energy with the Five of Wands and the Seven of Swords, and it's bad timing. I just feel that in the atmosphere, anything can go, anything can happen, anything can go. I feel if you're out there and you're looking for entertainment, you're looking to be entertained, it's out there for you. You're going to find it. That's how I feel. If you're out, you're going to find it. So let me pull a few more cards. Well, yeah, I can pull from the romantic love. Let's see where we're at with the romantic love. This is Ramadan. So we're aiming for about 12 minutes or so, 13 minutes. Pull these. Let's see. Passions. Don't be afraid to fail. Follow what makes your heart happy. If you're smart, you'll stay. Just keep your hands clean. If you're smart, just focus on your relationship at hand. Don't participate in the crying shame, the crying game. Persons call you. People want to step up. People want to pull you into their stuff. Don't. Deal with your passions, on what you're passionate about. Stick on on your plan. Follow the yellow brick road. Don't go off, do a U-turn in the middle of a intersection. Just keep going. Just go forward and follow your passions at this time. Expansion. Pursue bigger and greater endeavors. Most definitely. Expand your horizons. Like all that time that you're putting in something, persons, they pull you through these cycles, that just go on and on and on and on and on. It's like, you don't have to ride that ride. Did you know that? Like, you don't have to ride it. And persons, they just feel like, sometimes I feel like people don't forget that they are adults, and that, you can make sound decisions for yourself. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? If you tell somebody yes or no, that's an answer. It doesn't matter if the other person accepts it or not. If someone asks you a question, yes or no, you have a right. It is a right for you to say agree, yes or no. Either way, you could beat the hell out of somebody, like boom, 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 boom. You're not listening to me. This. But deep down inside, the person already told you how they feel about it. So it doesn't matter whether you want to hit it with, oh, physical, I'm going to beat it in your head. When a person says yes, they mean yes. When a person says no, they mean no. So, past life connection, past life connection, someone with heavy influence from a past life is with you. Spirit guides. Most definitely. I feel mine. Oh, they're hanging out with me. Oh man, I'm dreaming. I'm having wonderful dreams, by the way. Yeah, my ancestors, they're fabulous. They're beautiful. They're very loving and kind creations, but at the same time, you know, they don't play about me. They don't play about me. And I say that with all true honesty. Yeah, despite the loud engine noise, whatever that is, I send that right back to the sender. Get back. Yeah, I send that to the sender. You know, like I said, it's all about me. And as long as I'm doing the will of God, I'm doing what is asked of me. So as long as I'm following the will of God, God has me on a pattern. He has me on a journey, and I'm following that. So as long as I'm following that journey and I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, it doesn't matter to me. Nobody, there's no fear in me. I'm not going to fear you. I'm not going to fear you. I don't fear the devil. I don't fear you. I don't fear no one but God. So I'm going to just focus on God, and that's how I keep my nose clean. So just a little FYI to you all. I'm having a fabulous day. Um, I'm not trying to whisper, but I'm not trying to like let, um, the atmosphere. I'm just kind of getting to know my environment. I'm really enjoying myself. I'm enjoying my space and my peace. I want to speak on something really fast. I just feel like I want to share this. Um, I'm never alone. I'm never alone. So I kind of feel that maybe persons are a little curious on how does she live her life. Like, I mean, I live my life the way you live your life to some extent. To some extent. But yeah, I have a really private life. It doesn't mean that something's wrong if I don't check in every day. I'm not the type of person to jump on social media every day because I'm not in it for likes. Well, yeah, I do like likes. I do like that. I like the attention, guys, but I'm not in it for the clout. You understand what I'm trying to say? Like, it doesn't matter to me. I'm not trying to compare myself to me to a celebrity. And I would say a name, but I don't want people to be like, oh, she said a name. And, people, you say a name and everybody start, you know, starting stuff up, using their own interpretation. But I'm in my own lane. So I'm fine. I'm well. I'm not lonely. I have friends, family, I have children, grandchildren. I'm always busy. I have things to do. I have a job. I'm constantly doing the work for the good Lord. I'm constantly doing just up and on my feet. Okay. And so that to be said, don't worry about me. Lamadam is fine. But you, on the other hand, you need to look out. Be careful for the weekend. I do want to go out maybe for St. Patty's weekend. I have went out on St. Patrick's Day drinking green beer. I enjoy it. It's so fun. I really want the same experience I had before where I'm from originally. I hope that I'll find that here where I'm at. So, yep, that's about me. That's about all. I do plan on getting out this weekend, hanging out, of course, with my family, and hanging out. So until next time, you guys have a very nice rest of your day. You've heard it from me, La Madame. Peace out.